From California, Mr. Hunter, member of the committee.
Gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank the ranking member for yielding. America right now is locked in combat against a dangerous enemy in Afghanistan, facing the constant threat of ambush and roadside bombs. The last thing our soldiers and Marines need is any unnecessary or harmful distractions. And as a Marine who has served downrange in both Iraq and Afghanistan, I have personally witnessed the current policy, don't ask, don't tell, works, and the repeal of current law does not work. I have lived with, eaten with, dived for cover with, and fought with my fellow Marines overseas 3 times. Some military lawyers may think that this amendment looks good on paper, but in effect, it will destroy the combat readiness of our fighting force. Our focus right now should be on achieving victory and returning our military home safely. While America possesses the best military equipment in the entire world and the most technologically advanced weaponry on earth, the true strength of our might is derived from the core set of values and principles that is shared by our frontline combat troops. It is these shared beliefs that lead to the camaraderie and the instinct of our troops to risk their lives to protect one another every single day. The Commandant of the Marine Corps stands opposed to repealing current law, and each of the other service chiefs have expressed concerns with taking any action on Don't Ask, Don't Tell until the year-long study underway at the Pentagon is completed. With all due respect, Secretary of Defense Gates and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Mullen, have and are performing a great service to our nation, but they work for this administration, and as such are required to follow President Obama's lead and not necessarily speak for the men and women who have volunteered to fight for our nation and put themselves in harm's way. Evidently, the White House and congressional Democrats think they are doing our military a favor by rewarding them for victory in Iraq and continue hard fighting in Afghanistan by forcing a liberal social agenda on them. And furthermore, ignoring our military's input on this matter by not having this vote after the Pentagon study is completed so that at least this would be an informed vote. Our time would be better spent on evaluating the real threats facing our military in Afghanistan, starting with the roadside bomb threat and ensuring our troops have the resources that they need. The debate on Don't Ask, Don't Tell is just another distraction on these and other priorities, and I urge my colleagues here in the House to vote no on this amendment. We need to listen to our military leaders, listen to the Commandant of the Marine Corps and the actual generals and admirals in charge of our military fighting force, not people who work for this administration and are going to toe the line for this administration. We've got to do what's right, support the military. We need victory, not social change in the military. I yield back the balance of my time.
The chair will note that the gentleman from Missouri has 6